Everyone, my name is Dan DeBoss709 and welcome to another episode of Mechanism Modded Multiplayer Survival. And today will be one of the longest episodes I've ever recorded on this series. It will be about an hour. I'm going to call it an epic-sode. I might actually name the episode that, but we'll see. Anyway, let's get to work. In the last one that I probably will have uploaded by then. Where is it? Zoom out the map a bit. There we are. A big building over there. It's now complete. Pretty much. So this is the building that will house the nuclear facility. I think I've already shown it on the last episode. I showed some building of it. But thanks to a lot of work from Natalia, it's now done. Everything is done. And then of course we got the pump room, which kinda needs some more work. The plan is for it to be a massive room just full of pumps. And then somewhere in here we're going to have power cables and things running to the emergency pumps and all of that. Okay. I don't know much of this fuel left. So this is what it's going to look like, yes. And the first thing we're going to be doing in today's episode is probably starting some fissile fuel production. It's going to be very exciting and not the quickest thing out there. Also, have you seen this machine? It produces a lot of... Why isn't it running? Oh, we've used it all up. This is good or bad? I can't remember. And we have plenty more room for expansion if any of you want it. I've just got way too much smooth stone for my own good. So much that if I tried to fit it in the storage banks, it would just break them, I reckon. And let's refill the hydrogen in my jetpack while I get to work with this stuff. So, okay, fissile fuel, which can either be made from reprocessed fissile fragments or uranium hexafluoride. So we're going to need a chemical oxidizer. Is it going to run? Please work. Please say it's... This will probably happen quite a lot. Like a lot. There are internet connection problems all across the world or something like that. Many problems with internet around. So, yes, chemical oxidizer. That is not going to be easy to make. Firstly, did we not have the chem tank or something? Shift N. That'll be why. Then what's the other chem tank I just put in? Oh, blasted thing, I'll just use that. Fissile fuel. Chemical oxidizer. I made one of those. Oh, I need 4 infused alloys. I'm, to be honest, not just going to settle for 4. I am just going to make a stack of them. It is a bit laggy due to internet connection today, but it'll do. It'll run. So what we're doing right now is making one side of the fissile fuel production. That'll make the uranium oxide, and we'll also need an enrichment chamber. And that's plenty of smooth stone that I can put somewhere. I will probably end up just... Work door, thank you. Do what you're designed for. This is the emergency-based power backup system. And I really don't have much storage space, so I'll just put a chest there and fill this one up. Well, not quite. Well, that'll do. Anyway, we've got our chest emptied, a stack of these alloys, and we just need a personal chest, which requires 2 chests. Not just normal chest. Okay, we're out of wood. Alright. Do we have any logs? I bet we'll have some. Yeah, we've got plenty of logs. Okay, so do they have to be trap chests? Or just okay, they can just be a chest. Good to know. Chemical oxidizer. Make that personal chest. And we're gonna need another one, aren't we? Because I know you need 2 chemical oxidizers, but we'll work on that later. Dynamic tank. Need to make some more steel. Need that and that. Perfect. Yeah. What on earth is using all the power in this thing? I seriously drained the big power bank that I built. I built this massive power storage device. And I can still completely use it out. So, good, we got some wind turbines. So, cabling. Pressurized tubes. Can you go back into the thing, please? Okay, let's go all the way up. And here we are at the Omega platform. This is a massive platform that this area built. It's pretty useful, to be honest. Damn it. Didn't bring any smooth stone up with me. That's a bit ironic, isn't it? I've got too much of the stuff and I've got to bring a bit of it to repair that gap. Anyway, that should do. Almost perfectly in sync. Yeah. That is 4 more wind generators. Not much, but plenty. When we're not using the machines, that'll fill up. And then that should be able to handle some more. Otherwise, I'll need to build a bigger system for that. Okay, where was I? Ah yes, chemical oxidizer. Run that. Running. And run. So that's that run. Steel dust. Then goes to a smelter. 8 should do for now. And fissile fuel chemical oxidizer. Dynamic tank. We need a bucket. Don't tell me I'm going to be foiled by a bucket. Okay, good. Okay, come on. Yeah. Do I not have enough control circuits? Lovely. Let's just put that through the smelter. Make some more osmium. And I'm gonna need redstone. There's 2 and you know what? Let's just make 16. Because when we do use them, we don't use them that much. They're not the most important thing in the world. I mean, they're important, don't get me wrong, but not the most important. Okay, that's that done. Fissile fuel. It's taken us about 12 minutes to just do a chemical oxidizer. Then we're going to need an enricher. An enrichment chamber. That's that done. And next, let's go back to fissile fuel. Uranium hexafluoride, which is going to require an isotopic centrifuge. Oh, I hate this sometimes. It's about... I'll make plenty of refined obsidian dust that I can then enrich. So, first I need to enrich the diamonds. Can I enrich obsidian dust? No. I need to make enriched diamonds and put through the infuser. That'll make me... Oh, damn. Well, it's now claimed by me, that's for certain. Let's enrich the refined stuff. And then let's take 15 of these alloys and just put them through. Yeah. Made 6. That's not bad. Except, actually, that will work for an isotopic centrifuge, won't it? Yes, it will. Let's just put one in there. Oh yeah. And we're gonna need more, aren't we? It's only did good mining me all those diamonds. I think we're gonna need more obsidian at some point. Another 8. Yeah, that'll do. Make all the control circuits and things. Right. I'll do it the slightly simpler way. It's really not. It's more the lazy way, to be honest. Make 2 of those. Let's turn them into elite. 2 of those. And 2 of those. Do I not have any lead? Lead. So I've got some lead ore. Yeah, plenty of lead ore. Let's turn the purification chamber on for the first time in a long while. 4 will do. I'll make 12 lead. So basically this system accurately just enriches them all, turns them all into dust we need. I think it looks pretty cool when it comes out of this machine. Very satisfying. So there you are. That's an entire 4 ore just gone through. 11, 12. There we are. And then we take it, we put it through the smelter. 1 and 2. There we are. That's the smelting system in action. Chemical oxidizer. Put the recipe in, and then I don't want that. There we are. Isotopic centrifuge, which is one of the last bits of the system. And then let's go for a chemical infuser. Oh, I hate these sometimes. Well, chemical infusers aren't that difficult to make. They're just slightly tedious, to be honest. Make 1 of those. I mean, we're going to need multiple of these things, but still. 4. I'll make 4 for good measure. That probably still won't be enough, but we'll go with 4. Well, chemical infuser. So, where do I put the pressurized tubes? Let's go and test the system out. Once I slash kill. Because I was getting hungry then, so let's go and sort this out, shall we? Back over to the Omega processing factory. massive on my puny 2-chunk render distance. You can't properly see the other side. So, I think reactors along that back wall will be. So a kind of reactor segment here. Reactors over here, or even set into the floor could work quite nicely. And then main processing factory over here. Processing factory over here, yeah. Set it with different kinds of markings for it. Okay. So if the reactor segment's going to be over there, no. The isotopic centrifuge, that's the name, there. There's a pipe that goes... Actually, wait. Gases. That's the output, that's the output. Is that an input? Yes, it is. Nothing. Input, I think. And an output. Yeah, that would work. Just have to get... What's the input to the chemium fuser there? Oh, yeah, that's the uranium oxide. Ooh. Okay, that's the output. Which one's the output? Backwards, so if I'm standing here, yes. And then that comes from an enrichment chamber. Oh yeah, it's items input. Yeah. So and then how am I gonna power this device? You know what? I'm just gonna that little system there is the most condensed I've ever made a fissile fuel production facility so far. I've got all that, which means I need a logistical transporter and a chest to input uranium. We're gonna need 5 times ore processing, I mean, we might actually want that at some point, but we can start running nuclear reactors without it. That's gonna be not long after reactors. We'll still need a creeper farm. Oh yeah, creeper farm. Damn it. We could try building one on top of our base and then just have it pipe all the way over, which would work quite well. You know what? I think that's what I'm going to do. I just need to come up with a design for when I do want to actually get around to it, which will be pretty soon in the video, hopefully. So, let's go back to fissile fuel, shall we? So, chemical infuser. I've got all the uranium oxide stuff. Next I just need hydrofluoric acid. Oh, it's sulfuric acid. And fluorite. Oh, that's a pain in the backside to make. A real pain in the backside. Let's take a okay, let's go back to that, shall we? Stack of infused alloys. We're going to need another one. Let's quickly smelt all the iron dust. I'll just do some of that because I can. Drain the batteries a bit, it will, but oh well. Okay, that's that running. So, we now need, once that's finished making, guys, let's take the lead dust and the infused alloys that are now completely made. Let's smelt that lead dust, like that. 4, let's make 4. And anything we don't use will of course just go somewhere else. So, let's put 2 enriched diamond in. Let's see how many we make. 8 of those, yes, so 4 of them need converting, which I suspect I won't have enough for. Oh wait, only 2 will need converting, which means I've probably got enough enriched obsidian for that to run. Let's make 2, yes, perfect. And then let's just chuck all of these alloys into here. All of it goes in here. Then isotopic centrifuge, hydrofluoric acid, chemical dissolution, refined obsidian. Requires refined obsidian and liquid osmium in an osmium compressor. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, do I have any enriched stuff? Hello, Jacob. I'm recording.
Hello.
We're doing a megasode, an hour long. An hour long episode today. Because I feel like it. And
What are you working on?
I'm not sure, but things are glitching. Of course. What the hell is going on? I just do the scroll wheel. It suddenly picks up stuff in this thing. Slightly confusing. Well, okay. This is. I don't want it. What was I going to get? Oh yeah, I needed obsidian or refined obsidian.
So you're doing the grind for fissile.
Fissile, yeah. They're pretty much the same thing, aren't they?
Yeah.
So I need to crush this. Got a crusher.
Daniel, I've sorted out the gunpowder dilemma.
How?
I know how to get infinite.
How do you do that?
Basically. Oh, do I really want to tell you?
Probably not, but...
I want to help you because you're so far behind, but I know that you know how to do everything. Actually, Daniel, I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
I'm going to be a good brother.
What's your secret?
Okay. There's a way. So, you know how you can turn flint into gunpowder?
Mm-hmm.
Basically, you can turn gravel into flint
And then you can
in a machine.
Yes, and you can...
Yeah, basically. And there's a gravel hills in the hills. Yeah?
Yeah.
It's quite far away. But I set a waypoint to that, yeah?
Useful.
And I now have like 900.
We got a massive osmium compressor.
I have like 900 gunpowder, and I still have like 500 gravel left.
Wow. So it's good.
Yeah. It's worth it.
I'll look into that thing. Into a way of getting it.
It's salt.
Really useful.
Daniel,
Salt.
around this. Salt.
Oh,
Salt.
not salt.
Salt. Salt. Salt.
You can replace that with hydrogen chloride.
How do you do that?
Hydrogen and chlorine, which you make from brine.
Yeah, I never know.
Then put them together in a chemical infuser.
What do I want to though?
We're basically giving each other assistance, aren't we?
I knew how to do all that.
This is the trade deal
I'm sorry, but I
of
already knew how to.
knowledge. Yeah, it's the knowledge trade deal.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I need to make what's that thing?
Oh, that's a pain.
It's not that much of a pain. I mean, it's a bit tedious, but
Just tedious.
so I don't have a steel casing. I'll just make a steel casing now, because I feel like it. Take that, put that there. I then need to find these lot.
You have 700 gravel.
Yeah. We have just a bit.
That can make basically 800 gunpowder.
Yeah, I know. There we are. Control circuits. Done. Chemical dissolution
So
chamber.
if I actually taken a moment to admire the sprites.
What, of all other things?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're brilliant. So, want to see the factory?
Yeah.
I'm working on an ultra compact fuel processing facility. I've laid everything out in dirt. That's where the nuclear reactors are going to be.
Right.
This is all the area I need to make a fissile fuel production facility, and look how compact that is. That will all work. That there, if I put a logistical transporter and chest on top, will make all of the uranium stuff that I need.
Oh, uranium. Yeah,
That's
easy.
That's
the
the uranium
easy part.
Yeah, I know. And then
I'm sorry, but that's the easy part.
gases. What's the output on this thing? Okay. Output.
I'm getting drunk.
Input. Yeah.
I'm on the server working on
Mm-hmm.
9 fissile fuel. Daniel, you still have the whole reactor to build.
Yeah, that's fine. Though, thinking about it, I will need to build a turbine room, won't I? I've got the pumping station, which is this massive room here. Well, pretty small. So, yeah, we're gonna need a turbine hall at some point. So, this building is about to get a lot bigger as soon as I've done with this slot. So I'm gonna need 2 logistical transporters and 2 chests when I next come. And I know I said I'd need a logistical transporter and a chest last time, but that's me being an idiot and not remembering it. So let's just grab it now. So from 2 chests, I've only got 1 logistical transporter. And logistical transporters were made using steel, which has to be somewhere here. Yes, we have some steel, good. Steel like that, and a basic control circuit, like so. Then we take the basics, because I want advanced for this system, and put that in the middle, and we got some advanced. We could always go a step further and bring in some elite, but I think that's just slightly overkill. So now that we got the chemical dissolution chamber, what's the next piece of the sliding puzzle? Sulfuric acid, which requires another one of those. And I'm out of glass, aren't I? I've got a little bit of sand, but nowhere near enough. I need to find a desert biome at some point. There's sand over this way, according to my map. Yeah, there it is on my map. Let's go and eat it. Actually, no, let's not go and eat it, because I still need it for machines. Advice to everybody, don't eat sand. Build sandcastles, or other things out of it, by all means. Just don't eat it. Please. There's every single piece of sand going all the way over. Now we just need to swim around and collect it all up. I can't wait to build this facility completely. It'll be fun once it's done. The least fun bit about nuclear power is the building of it. It's just so annoying to build. I don't think I've ever built something more annoying, to be honest. Using that stuff, it's really not fun. Unless you're very quick and in creative mode. Though even in creative mode it's a bit tedious. I'll put an entire stack through. And then finish emptying out my inventory. At some point I am going to need to sort out our storage situation. But I will do that once this is complete. It'll happen at some point. It'll either happen on camera or off camera. In theory, if you lot wanted me to, I could do some today, but that's probably for another megasode. Steel casing. So I know we need a chemical infuser. I don't care what part of the production line it's meant to be. I know we need one of them. So I'll grab it from here. Sulfuric acid. Water vapor, which is literally just water into a rotary condensator. Basic fluid tank. Let's just let her through. rotary condensator. Make one of those. So much quicker if you just search up what you're looking for. And then rotary condensator. There we are. You know what I can do? I can just go through here. Titanium into liquid titanium. Steam into liquid steam. Oxygen into liquid oxygen. DT fuel into liquid DT fuel. This is the one. What's it used in? There we are. Water vapor, which is literally just water into that machine. And sulfur trioxide. Dioxide is sulfur dust. Which means we're going to need a chemical injection chamber. This is going to be fun. Which is actually what we need for the next step of ore processing. But we're not going to make that one today. This is the annoying bit. So we're going to need more basic control circuits, are we? Where's osmium? Got 6 osmium. Do we have any osmium ore? Yes, let's put a stack through. And that's a purification chamber, isn't it? So for now we'll just put that through. So for now we got 6 basic control circuits. Not the most, but and I need osmium. Loads of stuff. Let's just put that plot through. Melt some of it out. Let's check on the batteries. See how well, yeah, the batteries are holding up quite nicely. Something's not running at the moment. It's probably, yeah, smeltery's finished. Makes sense. Let's just put that in. Steel casing. Chemical injection chamber. That's the enrichment chamber. Next we just need to make a purification chamber, which requires 2 of those. Purification chamber. Okay. So okay. So that, and then let's make a chemical injection chamber. There's the chemical injection chamber. And what do you do? What can you do in a chemical? Intriguing. You use steam to turn it into concrete. That actually makes sense. Steam or water vapor. They're quite similar. Turns bricks into clay. So salt would work, yeah. How do you make salt? Ways of making salt. Yes! Chemical crystallizer, you just use brine. Is there a way of making salt? I could try making a gaseous brine system. Flint turns to oxygen. Salt becomes hydrogen chloride. Gunpowder. In a crusher, flint into gunpowder. Flint's made an enrichment chamber, gravel. Sand. Sand becomes gravel. That is really useful if I've got a desert. That would be really useful if I've got a desert. Crusher then. Okay. Let's go put things down and see where we are with production. Because to be honest, I've got no idea at the moment. Okay. So, I've brought the logistical transporters. Then, chemical dissolution chamber needs one of those. So, fissile fuel. Fissile fuel. Hydrofluoric acid, sulfuric acid, which will then turn into sulfuric. So, water vapor. So, what's the output on this? So, it will need. So, what's what on this thing? Yeah, output. Input. Input. So, both inputs, and then that's nothing. And that's also nothing. Input 1, input 2. Okay, so input 1 is trioxide, which will come in from that side because that's going to require more. Yeah, that's an input. So we can use a mechanical pipe which can connect to the main piping network, which is going to go up and above the heads of players, which is probably going to be alternate cables from pipes that go all the way around the base, at least the factory. So, you know what? I kind of want to connect it up. So that will only need some advanced at the most, so I'll make plenty of advanced pipes. Plenty of advanced pipes are needed for that. And we've nearly hit 50 minutes on a recording session. And all of this is actually going to be put up, none of it's going to be cut, hopefully. Unless it says it's too big to run. Then I might have to put it in. Could actually, in theory, just run it off a separate pump, but no. small, medium, large, stretch. Okay. So, I'm going to need some mechanical pipes, which probably need buckets. Mechanical pipes. Okay. This isn't good. I need more steel. Steel. Okay. Yeah, let's make another stack of iron dust. We're getting through a lot of resources in today's episode. Hopefully Nitani can replenish most of them for the next one. Okay. About 1250-ish. And that's all smelted. Yes, I only want to take half a stack for now. Infusing. That's an intriguing idea to put a plutonium reactor in the nether. Then create the rest of the reactors to be polonium. Could work. I'm thinking out loud here. It's about reactors and how solar neutron activators don't work in the nether and radiation doesn't go across dimensions and things. That kind of thing. So in theory, because solar neutron activators don't work in the nether, you can make plutonium though. I know that much. "40 of those. In which case, I'm only going to need about 3 to take it out of the overhead piping. It's going to be about 4 blocks overhead. And then we're going to need elite. Only 16. Then, yeah, we won't have any ultimates. So we got none of those left, which means it's time for many things to be made. You know what? Just to save time, I'm just going to make 8 of these things. Just because I'm probably not going to use any of them for a while. Many. We will once we get to upgrading machines. So only 4, 8. So I'm only making 8 of those. 4 of those found ultimate. Do I have any enriched obsidian? Oh, refined obsidian. Yes, I was clever enough. Let's just enrich all of that refined obsidian. Because then we put 2 of that. Turn those 4. 2. The ultimate alloys. Okay. So where was I? Okay. Let's take out 3 of those and all of those. Let's enrich the hell out of this. Stack of that. Okay, that's plenty of. Oh, I can't lose some enriched stuff and all of that. That's good lot. So, that is all of the alloys. Let's just make tons of piping and things. I used up all the iron in the system. $32. There we are. All of the atomic alloys. We'll need for a little bit. This went rather well. We've hit an hour everyone. Well, in 45 seconds we will. You know what else I thought? This system's going to need a backup power source, isn't it? We could put a little wind thing on it, on at the very top, or we could do some solar panels of some kind. Well, anyway, let's get started with the overhead system. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was stupid of me. Let's switch it to one button. Fast. Also, should probably take all of these things, and there we are. Yes, should have one left over. So, next is electric pumps. Electric pumps. That should be relatively easy. And then we will be able to get water into the machine. Except we still won't have power for any of them. Which means I'm going to need to make some kind of substantial power generation system. I'll think about it. It'll probably end up being a few advanced solar generators on the roof. Then a big battery for when it's not running. So I can build up power. Something. But we'll start with making 2 more pumps. On that relatively good note, I'm not really sure what to say exactly at this point. I think I will end the episode there, or the epic-sode. In the next episode, we will be doing more of this sort of thing. We've already spent an hour on it. Let's see how well we can do. If you have enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and tell everybody about it. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.